The best thing that I've found was dry fasting, which is the no food
Interesting.
and no water, and that doesn't cost anything. But what it does is it cleans out your system. It starts, your body starts doing autophagy, which, it eats all the dead cells for energy. But I found that by doing that, I'm able to really disconnect myself from the world and disconnect myself from food and water. And it taught me that I don't need anything except for myself.
Wow.
It's all there. So that's why I feel dry fasting is just so powerful.
Well, how did you initially learn about dry fasting or thought that this is something you could take on your own?
So I started my journey with intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
And then I started doing water fasting. I did a 3-day water fast, which I thought was just crazy because, I've never done anything like that. And then I did a 40-hour dry fast. I was just experimenting a lot. And then my friend Alon, he told me about this book called The Phoenix Protocol, which is it's written by a NASA scientist whose job was to rehabilitate astronauts after they came back to the world because they lose a lot of muscle. And he did this through dry fasting. And the guy that wrote it, his name is August Dunning, he went over to Russia and then he translated a bunch of those studies about dry fasting into English. And he met with all those scientists and he learned so much about dry fasting through that. And when your body does a 7-day dry fast, you get a massive stem cell regeneration.
Yeah.
Which would cost a lot of money. When Alon told me that he was doing the 7-day dry fast at the beginning of this year, I said, sure, I'll do it too. We did it together and it really is, it's incredible what it can do. And it can also heal a lot of really bad illnesses. Like people have done it, like stage 4 cancer, they've healed that just through dry fasting.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you're finding this podcast to be valuable, if you're learning a lot, please share it with your friends and family members. And please consider leaving a 5-star review at ratethispodcast.com/ThriveState. That review is really going to help the show grow. And if you haven't already, pick up a copy of my book, Thrive State, at thrivestatebook.com. I would love to connect with you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and LinkedIn at Kien Vu MD. Remember, you are your best medicine.